Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm super duper hungry right now and I'm just gonna do some real simple and quick. I got some catfish nuggets and some homemade potato wedges that I'm about to hook up. I basically just put fish seasoning and seasoning salt on my fish, and make sure that you get a towel or paper towel and pat your fish dry on both sides before you season it and batter it. And I also just use the simple dry fish batter. And when I slice my potato wedges, I just use Goya adobo, what is called Goya adobo seasoning. I just got hip to that this summer and I fell in love with it. It's so perfect, you don't really need to add nothing to it. Okay, so now that my pot is getting hot, guys, the first thing I want to do is add my potato wedges, because these are going to take a little longer to cook than the fish. So I want to make sure I add that. I'm going to add that first. What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing? My bad about the angle. Unfortunately, someone used my tripod without my permission, and I can tell they took it apart and tried to readjust it for their personal preference, and they put it together wrong. I don't have any instruction paper. When I purchased it from Amazon, it didn't come with instruction paper. It seemed really simple, but honestly, it's not. I took it down one time. Somebody put it together for me when I first bought it, and I made the mistake of taking it apart, trying to fold it up and put it in a travel bag for storage. And when I was trying to use it about a week later, it took me 3 months after leaving that thing in storage before I actually found somebody who was able to help me piece it back together. So my bad on that, but the show must go on, guys. It's so freaking hot. It's hot. I have central air. It's just hot and sick right here. Oh, this hot pot. What y'all doing? Where y'all from? If you have any questions, guys, please feel free to comment. I represent Detroit. So I'm going to check my potatoes now. I don't have a large appetite right now, so I just took 1 medium-sized potato and sliced it into 8 wedges. That's all I need. And I'm going to do 6 catfish nuggets. So once my wedges get halfway done, guys, then I'm going to add the catfish. The goal to cooking, when you're cooking more than 1 dish at a time, you want to try to time everything out perfectly so everything can get cooked at the same time. I hate getting plates of food with something's hot and something's cold. That never works for me, guys, and I automatically lose my appetite. And please remember what I told you about making sure you pack your fish on both sides with a towel or paper towel before you season and batter it. You can batter it how you want. You can use any particular brand seasoning you want. This is just my personal preference. And the reason I'm telling you that the second time around, as far as the fish batter, I'm an amazing cook, guys, and I've had about 4 or 5 handful of mistakes in my entire life. I'm 39 years old, been cooking since I was a teen, and I made mistakes where my batter fell off my fish inside my grease, and I didn't know what the heck was going on. Sometimes it fell off inside the grease, sometimes it fell off once I plated it. And once that happens to me, some people will remove the batter and just continue to eat it. I tried it. That made me lose my appetite because I'm not used to seeing fish without no batter on it. So it looks weird, and it just sent me to a totally different realm, and I'm out the game. I'm good. I don't want it anymore. What you guys eat for dinner last night? It is about 6:30 in the morning, Detroit time, and this is my dinner. Sometimes I get so busy it rolls over into the next day. Just being honest. Then I'm going to go to sleep for about 4 hours, and then I'll wake up and do breakfast, guys. Okay, so my potatoes are halfway done. Can you guys see how they're starting to get that golden brown color on it? The fish is the quickest thing. It's small pieces of fish is not thick, so that fish literally gonna take 2-3 minutes to cook. I'm going to get that together right now. This is my little bag for my fish batter. I chose this dry fish batter because I just wanted like a little thin batter. I didn't want nothing, you know, fluffy or nothing like that. So go ahead and dip that in there real quick. Yeah, we're sizzling. Can you hear that sizzle? Try not to get your hands too close. I wouldn't recommend this, but you know, to each your own. I actually have tongues, but I'm tired. My dinner rolled over into this morning because I got backed up yesterday by like 10 hours. I had a family emergency. And like I said, the show must goes on. Whatever I couldn't complete yesterday for myself, I'm the type of person, I just refuse to sit the heck down until I get everything done. Sometimes somebody have to grab me and be like, Melody, stop. You had enough before you get sick, before you pass out. Go rest, go get some food. So, check out the potatoes. See that golden brown on it? It's going to have a real good crisp too. And even though I already added some seasoning, I noticed a lot of water was on my plate from the potatoes, so I'm confident that most of my seasoning actually brushed off. And don't touch that fish. Don't move it, guys, because you don't want the batter to fall off. Let it get hard. Let the batter thicken up and harden and turn golden brown before you start swishing your fish around in the grease. So I'm going to grab my seasoning because I want to add it to the fries when they come out the pot. I'm so in love. And also, this is something new that came to me this summer. I found this last summer. This tastes exactly like Red Hot, guys. It's just in a dry seasoning form. I like to put this on my fried meats before I cook it with the seasonings, but I really love it when I add it after I cook it. But honestly, it works both ways for me, y'all. I don't want my wedges to get too extra crispy. So I'm going to take these out right now. Line them as flat as possible so I can get a nice even coat of seasoning on it. And now that I have all my wedges out the pot, guys, now I'm going to, you know, move that fish around in there so it can go ahead and cook a little faster. It's like power over in one corner right now because I had to make room for the potatoes, so I gotta spread that out evenly in the pot so it can cook faster. This is so good. Why nobody been told me about this? Oh, I love this, man. I love this. It's so perfect. I don't need nothing else with it. I like it a lot. I go a little heavy on it. But that's my thing, though. Okay. Okay, my fish is almost done. I'm not going to touch it anymore because, like I said, the more you touch it, the more that batter loosen up and it fall in the bottom of the pot. And it's going to be real good, too. See how pretty the potatoes are? This is a brand new, clean pot of grease. Okay, guys. I'm hot. Excuse me a second, please. While I stepped away, smell that. It smells so good. I wish you guys can taste it with me. I had to bring out the jewel. This is my favorite pot. If you guys have like any fish and potato recipes that you can send me, please send it to me. You can message it to me or put it in the comment section, guys, and let me know where you're from and what's your name, and I'll give you a shout out. My intentions are never to claim nobody's recipes as my own. Let's just spread some love throughout the world. That's all I'm trying to do. Food make all of us happy, right? I'm a Detroit girl. I've been a city girl my whole life, so I usually only cook fish literally 2 ways. I fry it and I bake it. Sometimes I don't really care for it baked. I'm going to try to grill it one day on the channel, and I'm doing a lot of research on foods, and you know, I don't cook with too many fresh herbs and, you know, vegetables like bell peppers and onions and stuff. I really don't like all this stuff. Like, I'll put the bell peppers and onions in, like, my roast and stuff like that. But I cut it in big chunks to give it a really good seasoning. But I definitely refuse to put it in my mouth, because then it's going to be a problem. I'm going to pass out and I'm dead. That's how much I hate, you know, eating it. But I love it for the flavor. So I'm researching better ways to cook with, like, fresh vegetables and herbs where I can get healthier, because I have a chronic medical condition and I'm getting older. I'm about to be 40 and I don't know, less than, what, 6 months. I'm about to be, thank God, I'm about to be 40 in a few months. So, okay, this is how you know. I'm going to tell y'all how y'all know. Anything that you're cooking, I don't care what it is. It can be a fried Oreo, a piece of meat, a potato, a vegetable. Let me tell y'all the easiest secret to tell when y'all food done. It's not even necessarily when it turned golden brown, because I got tricked before thinking it was done and it wasn't. It was still raw in the middle. This is what I learned working at Coney Island back in my younger days. When it starts floating, I'm doing this by myself now, so I can't give you guys I wish I could give y'all a better view. I can't, but if you can, try to see into the pot. Can you see it? I'm trying to push it down so you can see it pop back up. But when it start floating, whether you can see it or not, just understand when your food start floating, it is done. And if you the type of person you like it like extra well done, once it float, just let it cook another minute or two. But if you let it cook longer than that, it's gonna dry out on the inside, especially if it's a thin piece of meat. So be careful with that. I like my fish a little juicy, so I'm done with that, guys. I'm done with that. And thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. Do Melody a favor. Be positive. Make somebody's day. Spread love and peace. Y'all know my saying, life too hard. It's too painful. I don't care how good of a person you are and how hard you try and how well you serve God. It's too painful. It's a lot of bad and madness going on in the world. So I'm going to go ahead. Actually, I got a plate, but I realized when I'm alone, look, I'm from the hood. So I'm going to put that plate back. I forgot. This is my plate. So I'm tired. I feel like cleaning extra dishes. Can y'all see that? This, oh my goodness, I wish look at that. Oh, hold on, y'all. That's hot. I need an oven mitt. I just want to show y'all how this red hot look right quick. It's so good. It's so good. I'm impressed by this. It tastes just like hot sauce. It's just in a shaker bottle now. And that's good. Can you guys see that? Can y'all see that? Look at all that red on the fish. I'll give y'all a different angle all the way around. So you guys be safe, and do not forget to wear your N95 mask, guys, okay? Thank you. Share, please. Later, dudes.